Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to day 2 of Advent Calendar Week. If you guys are new here, hello, my name is Allison. I have a serious obsession with Advent calendars and I decided to do a week of Advent calendars here on my channel. Monday through Friday, I will be uploading a different Advent calendar category and unboxing all of the goodness. Today, we are focusing on coffee, tea, cocoa, and candy. I have 3 Advent calendars. The David's Tea Advent Calendar, so stunning, absolutely gorgeous. I have the Keurig, however you pronounce it, 24 cups of cheer Advent Calendar. And my personal favorite, I have the Sugarfina 24 Days of Christmas. This one is beyond beautiful. It is a gorgeous Advent calendar. So yes, today we're focusing on all of the drinks slash candy category. If you guys want to catch up on any of the other Advent calendar categories that I'm doing this week or I've done in the past, I will link my Advent calendar playlist right in the description below. I'm just obsessed. If you guys have any other questions or concerns after watching this video, please ask them in the comments below. And without further ado, let's get into all the caffeine and all the candy. We're gonna start off with the 24 cups of cheer Advent calendar because this one is the least aesthetically pleasing out of the 3, but it was also the best deal out of any Advent calendar that I purchased for this entire series. I will link all the information for all these Advent calendars in the description below. I feel like bang for your buck wise, this one was the best. This is what the inside looks like. Apparently you are supposed to get 24 different Keurig cups, 24 different K-cups. You get some tea in here, some cocoa, and you also get some, of course, a coffee. So again, this is what it looks like. I'm not sure in this video specifically if I'll open up every single one of the little slots because it might get very repetitive. Coffee, tea, cocoa, coffee, tea, cocoa, candy, but I will definitely open up enough that it give you a nice range of what these Advent calendars are all about. So if you look at this Advent calendar, you can see right here it is labeled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A lot of Advent calendars will kind of like switch all of the numbers up, which is fun but also kind of confusing. So I do appreciate that it is just very straightforward for this one. So again, before I break this entire box open, this is what the outside looks like. This is what the inside looks like. Let's see what kind of K-cups we're getting. You're supposed to be getting some seasonal flavors, which would be really, really fun. The first one is Green Mountain Seasonal Favorite Holiday Blend. This is a medium roast coffee. So if you guys are new here, I actually really like coffee now, and I'm super excited for this Advent calendar because in years past, I have not liked coffee. It has not been one of my favorite things. For some reason, when I got pregnant with baby number 2, I have been craving coffee. It's not like I just like it and I want it. It's kind of like I need it. So I'm super pumped about this, and my husband also loves coffee, and along with that I love tea and I love candy and I love cocoa, so this is just absolutely perfect. Next up is just the original Donut Shop regular medium roast coffee. Nothing really holiday about this one, but it is a tried and true favorite. Number 3, we are getting the McDonald's McCafe Premium Roast. I hear excellent things about McDonald's coffee, like excellent things about McDonald's coffee, so I'm pretty excited to try this one out. I hear like a lot of friends will go there for their iced coffees in the morning because they say it is just so delicious and very reasonable. This one, what? This is so fun. The original Donut Shop Red Velvet Latte. Yes, please. What even? Yes, that one is mine, not my husband's, not anybody else's. That one is mine. We're gonna move on to dark chocolate hazelnut from Green Mountain. They're definitely giving you a huge variety. I'll be honest with you, because this one was so inexpensive, and by inexpensive, I still think this was a little more expensive than just buying 24 K-cups, but in advent calendar ways, I feel like this was the most reasonable. And sometimes when you get cheaper advent calendars, they just like regurgitate the same exact thing over and over. So maybe they'll give you like an original from Newman's Own, but you get like 5 or 6 of them. I'm hoping that's not the case, because so far we've gotten a great variety. So next up is Newman's Own. This is Newman's Own Special Blend, and it is from, oh, it's organic. How cool is that? Organic coffee. So this is what the cover looks like. I'll probably do this whole one because I'm interested now to see if we're gonna get repeats or if there's literally a different flavor in every single one. Green Mountain Breakfast Blend Light Roast Coffee. I am going to be filming, hopefully, depending on the due date of this baby. This baby is due December 5th. So my goal, if I have the energy and the time, is to pre-film a bunch of videos in November. No promises, but I really want to do another like seasonal coffee drink recipes video, but this time make it specific for winter. I did one for fall where I did a bunch of fall themed recipes for drinks, and I really kind of want to carry that tradition over to the winter months. So I'm gonna start to like figure out some winter recipes and hopefully pre-film that video in November so I can have it ready to go in December. Next up is Caribou Coffee, and it's just the Caribou blend. Not quite sure what that is, if that's their original, if that's a flavor, but love it so far. Panera Bread. This is the at-home Colombian medium roast coffee. So right now I'm noticing that we're getting like a lot of different flavors and a lot of different varieties from a lot of different brands, but I think we only received 2 holiday specific ones, possibly 3 if you consider dark chocolate hazelnut a seasonal flavor. Okay, this one is seasonal, as I just say that. The McCafe Cinnamon Streusel Coffee Cake. Yum. So I'm thinking on each row we're getting maybe 1 or 2 seasonal flavors, and then the rest are just like original or just like non-seasonal flavors. This one is the Donut Shop Duo White Chocolate and Vanilla. That sounds so decadent. I'm gonna find a way to use all of these that is just like above and beyond extra, and I am so pumped. Okay, we are getting a hot cocoa. So far it's all coffee, and I thought we were getting like teas and cocos in here as well, and I was right. We're getting Swiss Miss hot chocolate hot cocoa mix. Yum yum. As much as I am into coffee now, hot chocolate will always hold a very special place in my heart. Peet's Coffee. Peet's Coffee Dark Roast Coffee. Major Dickinson's blend, whatever that means. Just a regular old coffee that you can kind of dress up and make however you want. And these are all like the perfect little K-cup sizes. I'm not getting anything larger, nothing smaller. Number 14. I think I would maybe consider this a seasonal flavor. I know it's not a seasonal flavor, but I would consider this a seasonal flavor. It is the classic cinnamon roll from Cinnabon. I don't know, I just think of Christmas as like waking up early and making cinnamon buns and making a really nice breakfast and just like cuddling up and having that comfort food with your family. So although, excuse me, that one is not seasonal, I think I would consider that one a seasonal flavor. This one, however, has nothing to do with seasonal flavors. It is just McCafe from McDonald's French Roast, which is also fun because I don't know if you would want all seasonal flavors. I personally probably would, but it is nice to just get like those classic coffee flavors as well. Moving on to Green Mountain Single Original Costa Rican Parecido, definitely pronouncing that wrong. It is a fair trade certified medium roast coffee. I'm so impressed right now. Not only on the K-cups that we are getting, I am just so impressed that I am on day 17 now. The next one is day 17, and we have no repeats. This is literally a box full of completely different coffee, teas, and cocos. Maybe not so much tea, maybe just coffee and cocoa. This is another seasonal flavor, the original Donut Shop Peppermint Bark. How good does peppermint coffee sound? It sounds like a dream. So this is what it looks like. Oh come to mama. I am saving that one for the middle of December because that is like a middle of December flavor. Oh yes. And this is another seasonal flavor, cinnamon sugar cookie. This is from Green Mountain. So I guess they partnered up with a couple of different brands. It looks like we're getting McCafe, we're getting Pete's Donut Shop, we are getting Panera, Green Mountain, and then we're just getting a bunch of different flavors from each of those brands. Here's a new brand, Krispy Kreme. This is just the classic medium roast coffee, but it is Krispy Kreme. I didn't even know Krispy Kreme made K-Cups. The more you know, the more you know. Moving on, we are getting the Green Mountain Dark Magic. This is a dark roast coffee. Nothing too special about this one. But again, along with all of those fun seasonal flavors, I think you want some of just those regular old flavors as well. This is another donut shop duos, the Nutty and Caramel. Interesting. I don't think I'll like this one as much as the other one because I'm not a huge caramel fan, but we definitely host a lot more in December, and I feel like we'll have more people coming to our house in December because we'll have a new baby. So like close family and close friends, it will be really nice to have all of these just to have to throw into our Keurig machine, however you pronounce it, and just make it nice and simple instead of having to make a whole pot of coffee. Next up is the Green Mountain Nantucket Blend Medium Roast Coffee. I kind of don't want this advent calendar to end. I'm really enjoying this. We have two more. Number 23, we have Kahlua Original Naturally Flavored Light Roast Coffee with artificial flavors as well. Always love hearing artificial flavoring. And the final one, I would have to assume is going to be seasonal because it's day 24, the last day. It is seasonal. So this is the Caribou Coffee Reindeer Blend. It is cherry and decadent dark roast coffee. I love how they just slap a little like cheery and happy name on it and it automatically turns it to a seasonal flavor. So that is everything for advent calendar number 1. I would say that was a huge success. Again, out of all the advent calendars that I have purchased for this series, I feel like that was the most reasonable advent calendar price point wise. I will link all the prices again in the description below, and just if you are watching any of the other videos in any of the other categories, always just check the description because that's where I'll put all of the information for all of these companies and all of these different brands. Now we're going to move on to 24 Days of Tea from David's Tea. Isn't this a beautiful advent calendar? This advent calendar just screams Christmas to me, and as beautiful as it is on the outside, it is what is on the inside that really counts. Let me show you what is on the inside. The inside of this advent calendar is so beautiful. I love it. Look at that little Christmassy holiday scene. Last year when I purchased this advent calendar, and the year before, this is the 3rd year in a row that I'm getting the David's Tea 24 Days of Tea advent calendar. Once I was done unboxing all of the numbers, I actually used this as decor in my house. I kind of like cut off these pieces. I use this part over here as decor because it's just, it's so cute. I'm also really happy that we didn't get any tea in this 24 cups of cheer advent calendar. I thought we were gonna get a couple of like chai tea latte K-cups, but I'm actually really happy that it was more coffee specific, and like, what, did we get one hot cocoa in there? The rest was all coffee. I'm kind of happy that that was more coffee specific because this one is definitely tea specific. Everything in here is just going to be tea. So I'm not going to open up every single box, and there is a reason for that. For example, if you look right over here, I'll pull out number 1. And I'll show you what the box looks like. Each one of the teas are individually wrapped up in these little box packages. Let's get that to focus for you. And then right inside of the box, you're gonna get your little tea tin. And right inside of the tea tin, you have 2 to 3 cups of tea. I believe they say in each one of these tins you can get 2 to 3 cups of tin. Hi, hello Allison, wake up. You can get 2 to 3 cups of tea. I don't know why that is such a word jumble in my mouth. When you flip the tin over, you will get the flavor. So unlike the K-cups where you get kind of like a design on the package, these are just tins of tea with loose tea inside, and I feel like it would be very repetitive and pretty boring to be like, hey, here's my next tea tin, here's the flavor. Hey, here's my next tea tin, here's the flavor. So I'll do a couple so you get a sense of what this calendar is all about. But right on the back over here, you will get all of your different flavors. I haven't looked at this yet because I want to be surprised, but they tell you the name of the flavor, they tell you the flavor notes, and then over here they tell you the caffeine level. And then on their website, you can go and see like how to pair these teas with different items and how to make different like lattes and just a bunch of different ways to actually use and utilize all of these teas. So let's start off with number 1. This is the David's Tea Merry Mistletoe. I'm gonna open this one up and try to show you up close and personal. Oh, that smells so good. I love this. I've been very into making chai tea lattes lately with steamed milk. So however many of these I can possibly make into like a chai tea latte, your girl's going to do that. So that was number 1. Let's move on to number 5 this time. So I'm gonna find number 5 for you. Number 5 is right here, and number 5 is Berry Fields Forever. So this is like a blueberry inspired tea. Wow, that smells amazing. Also, I apologize, I am a teacher. I have very, very limited time to film, and the sun is starting to go down, so the lighting is going to be wild. For the rest of this video, I'm gonna have a shadow, and then it will probably end up getting a lot darker in this video, but we're just rolling with what we got, and I only have a certain amount of time in the day between teaching and momming and everything else that I have to do to film. So we're gonna have a nice little shadow for the rest of this video. My deepest apologies. Let's move on to number 10 now. Number 10 is right here. Number 10 is Fireside Mocha. Absolutely making myself a chai tea latte or like a mocha latte tea latte with this one. I can feel this one being like a nice thick, creamy, decadent, like really, really rich tea. And it does tell you over here, I'm just noticing if there's like an allergen on there, it'll tell you like it contains soy. So I'm assuming ones that have like nuts in them would have a little sticker that says contained nuts. Let's move on to 15. 15, oh, there's like things in this one. This is organic 9 berries, so it must be dried berries. Let's give it a little sniff. Yeah, there's actual blueberries in here. Can you guys see that? Like, that's actual blueberries in there and actual dried up berries. I just love David's tea so much. Their quality is so good. The quantity is so good. It's just all so good. Let's move on to 17 now. I'm gonna jump into 17. This is a boring one. It is David's breakfast blend. Like, it does its job, but it's boring. So let's do a different one instead. I'm gonna do 12 instead. This one's more fun looking. It is Let It Snow. Yeah, that one's definitely a lot more fun. I'm going for like all the seasonal flavors right now. Oh, it smells cinnamony. Oh my god, that smells like potpourri actually. I know it's not gonna taste like potpourri, but it smells like potpourri, like that cinnamony potpourri. Let's jump into 20 now. We'll jump into 20, which is right here. Number 20 is Sleigh Ride. Let's give it a little sniff. Smells like caramel actually. Smells like caramel gingerbread. Oh, I forgot to show you. Look at how pretty these all are. And if you don't have like a loose tea or a loose leaf diffuser, whatever it is called, you can just get them off of Amazon or off of the David's Tea website. The ones on Amazon are so much cheaper. I also just get like the reusable tea bags that you can just put the stuff in and like kind of steep it in there. So there's lots of different opportunities for you to use this if you don't have a steeper at home. Let's do 2 more. We'll do 24. Oh my god, look how cute. There's a little little candy cane in this one. This one is Santa's Secret. I'm assuming it's gonna be very like pepperminty. It doesn't smell super pepperminty. A little bit of mint in there. Look how cute though. I don't know if my camera's gonna pick it up, but there's like a little candy cane in there. How precious. That is so cute. All right, we're gonna do 24. We have to end with day 24. I always feel like they save the best for last in these advent calendars, and like the best item or the best flavor or the best whatever is the last one. So I have to find 24 now, which is right here. And as you can see, 24 is in a gold package. It kind of stands out. All the other ones have like stripes on them, or they're solid, or they have polka dots on them. This one is a gold package. And the flavor is Jingle Bell Chai. Ooh, Mama's very happy right now. Come on guys, seriously. Wow. I love this one. I don't even know all the flavors, and I can already tell you that this one is a little bit more festive than last year's and a little bit more fun, and I am here for this and living for this. I'm just gonna flip it over now and just read all of the flavors to you, just so you get a sense of what is inside the entire advent calendar. This lighting though, my apologies. So we have hazelnut chocolate tea, Zest Wishes, Sleigh Ride, Buddha's Blend, Organic 9 Berries, Apple Cider, Caramel Shortbread, Blueberry Fields Forever, Dark Chocolate Orange. Ooh, that reminds me of like that candy that you knock down and it breaks apart and you get the chocolate orange slices. Roasted Chestnut, Candy Cane Crush, Merry Mistletoe, Organic Cream of Earl Grey, Elf Help, Organic David's Breakfast Blend, Santa's Sleigh Ride, Alpine Punch, Jingle Bell Chai, Let It Snow, Organic Super Ginger, Organic Peppermint, Organic Japanese, North Star, and Fireside Mocha. So those are all the flavors that come inside of this David's Tea Advent Calendar. I love. And I love these too. This has been a very successful video so far. We're going to end, however, with this beautiful advent calendar. This is the Sugarfina advent calendar. And I have to say, out of all of the advent calendars that I've purchased for this video, this one is the worst value. I will be the first one to tell you that. This advent calendar, though beautiful and delicious, is the worst value. I am just such a sucker for advent calendars, and this is the 3rd year in a row that I've been doing this, and this advent calendar is kind of like a treat myself advent calendar, but this was $60. $60 for this. Let me open it up and show you what it looks like. This is what the inside looks like. How adorable. But $60. You get 24 tastes of Christmas, and I'm just gonna start with one for you guys. This is what a taste looks like. Here's number 1. Inside of number 1, you get 4 chocolates. Thanks, Jax. He feels the same way that I feel about this price tag. You get either 4 chocolates or 4 gummy candies. $60. That's not even including shipping. $60. So let's open up all of these. I don't know, again, if I will do all of these because it'll probably be repetitive, but I'll definitely pick out a bunch and then I will show you the rest of them that are on the back. This is an example of the size of the candy or chocolate that you'll be receiving inside of each one of these doors. And again, you will get 4 of each of these per package. This one is dark chocolate, sea salt, caramel. We're gonna give it a taste test. Honestly, quality is there. Quantity, not so much, but quality is there. I really do love Sugarfina's chocolates and candies. Delicious. I just wish that we got more. The only thing I really don't love about this advent calendar, here is the package that you are getting like the little door that you open up for each number. Inside of here, you're getting your little package with 4 different candies in it, but nowhere on here, like underneath, on the side, in front, not even in the actual advent calendar, is it telling you what the flavor is. The only way to find out what the flavor is by flipping your calendar over and looking on the back, which really isn't a big deal. I just like the whole surprise aspect. So now that I already looked at the flavor for number 1, I know all the candies that are going to be inside this advent calendar. Again, not a big deal. I just wish somewhere on here they would have mentioned the candy without having to flip it over and see everything inside of the box. Okay, we're gonna move on now to we'll go for number 5 this time. Number 5 is a gummy. It looks like either ballet slippers or it looks like, I feel like this looks like a binky, like a little pacifier. I'm not quite sure. I'll give you a close-up and then I'll look at the back to see exactly what it is. But this is what it looks like. Doesn't that look like a little pacifier? Or maybe even a ballet slipper. I'm gonna lean more towards like a ballet slipper because like slipper has more to do, it's really good. Slippers have more to do with Christmas than binkies. Although, I guess binky really has a lot to do with Christmas because it's all about the kids. Let's see. It is a pacifier, I was right. Strawberry pacifier. All right, I was spot on with that one. Okay, Allison, and it's really good. It's really, really good. Let's move on to 7. 7 is another gummy. These are little gummy beers, and I think that these are champagne gummy beers. Although I know there's not real champagne in here, I just personally hate the taste of champagne, so I'm not going to taste that one. These are, oh, they're clementine beers actually. Okay, so that was clementine beers, not champagne beers. I will like those. I'm just not gonna taste test those. I'm gonna taste test number 10, which is another beer. What? Maybe these are champagne beers. So we have beers right here that are kind of pinky, and then we have beers right here that are kind of yellowy. I think that these ones are the champagne ones, and these ones, I'm not sure what these are. Let's find it together. All right, I'm gonna put number 7 back in. Number 10, I didn't even see 2 beers back there. I'm confused. I see clementine beers. There's another one that says strawberry hibiscus. That did not look like strawberry hibiscus to me, but we're getting 2 different kinds of beers. Okay, opening on up, let's move to number 12. Number 12, these are clearly pineapples. Like, there's no doubt about this. These are little pineapples. I like these gummies more than the other gummies, kind of like that opaque looking pastel gummy. You know, like when you were young and you used to get the fruit snacks and they would always throw like one of these little opaque type pastel gummies? These are always my favorite. These just hit different. And I'm gonna assume they're just pineapple flavored pineapples. They're island pineapples. Okay, moving right along, we're gonna move to number 15, which is another gummy, another beer. How am I missing so many beers? These are melon cucumber beers, but they also have matcha beers. I'm gonna hold off to see if I can find the matcha beers. I wanna try those. But these are just, I mean, I'm not even gonna show you, they just look like the same exact beers, only they're green. Let's move on to number 17. Yeah, I don't know how that happened, but I just picked out the matcha beers. I really wanna try these, that sounds interesting. I'm a pretty big fan of matcha, I'm not gonna lie to you. Look at these cute little guys, they're so cute. Okay. That's matcha and a gummy beer. Wow. That's my favorite one so far. That one takes the cake. That one is the best. No, this one's gonna take the cake. This one is going to be the best. In number 19, we're getting little watermelons. I don't know about you guys. These are some of my absolute favorite candies of ever. Look at these little guys. Do you guys know these little guys? Like, I feel like they're just staple iconic treats from like 1 to 100 years old. Like, people just love these. Favorite one so far. Those matcha beers, however, very close second. Okay, these are little blue whales. I'm not gonna test this one out because it's just like a gummy flavored whale. And I want a gummy flavored whale. I think it's like a blueberry gummy flavored whale. That's what I meant to say. I want like at least one more chocolate. And there's one that I've been waiting for. It's one of like the highlights that they mention on their website. It's like Santa's donuts. I definitely want to try that one. I feel like that's going to be day 24. So let's grab another random one. I'll see if I can see if there's any that have like chocolate in it, because I definitely want one more chocolate. I think number 2 might be chocolate. All right, number 2 is chocolate as well. These are chocolate. These look like milk chocolate to me. It's just a round sphere of chocolate. This is what it looks like. Yum, yum, yum. And let's see what the flavor is. A little crunch. Oh, I love me like a little mothball. And there's sea salt on here as well. Let's see what this one is. Sparkle Pops. So there's like a crunchy aspect in here. It feels like a malt ball, and then it feels like it is dusted with salt, but it also gives you like the texture and the flavor of Pop Rocks. I don't know. Let me show you the back now. I'll show you like all the different flavors that you can get inside of this advent calendar, because I'll probably do 1 or 2 more and then call it a day. But all in all, I feel like this is a very successful video. You would think Santa's donuts would be 24. So I'm gonna pull out 24, and I'm absolutely correct. These are Santa's donuts. On the website, they put a little picture of them, and I couldn't tell if it was a gummy or a chocolate or a cookie. So we're gonna find out together right now. I absolutely cannot open this package up. So let's find out together what these actually are. They're just really cute. Look how cute. Like, are you kidding me? Look at how adorable. In hindsight, it looks like a Cheerio covered in chocolate and then added with some sprinkles. It's like a crunch chocolate. Yum. With sprinkles. All right, I'm gonna close my eyes. Last one that I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna drop my hand. Whatever I touch, that'll be the one that I taste test. Hopefully it's not one I already tested. It is not, and what a good one to end on. Another one of the little pastel gummies. Open up. Also, my camera is blinking that it is dying, so perfect timing. These are little ice cream cones. Come on, cutie cuties. That's adorable. Flavor is amazing. It kind of has like a taffy texture, like more of a taffy texture, less of a gummy texture. Guys, I am super impressed with the taste and the quality. Just very underwhelmed with the quantity. All right, quickly before my camera dies, I'm just gonna read you all the different flavors that you can get inside of here. Dark chocolate sea salt caramel, holiday presents, strawberry hibiscus beers, clementine beers, gold pearls, apple frogs, watermelon slices, baby whales, heavenly sours, ice cream cones, matcha beers, 10 out of 10, birthday cake caramels, pineapple saxophones, birthday cake cookies, strawberry pacifiers, sparkle pops, merry berries, petite strawberries, peach hearts, island pineapples, melon cucumber beers, apple skateboards, rainbow beers, and Santa's donuts. That is everything inside of the Sugarfina 24 Tastes of Christmas, and everything inside of my tea and coffee advent calendar. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I appreciate you guys being here with me. If you like this series, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Helps me to know to film more in the future. And if you guys have any advent calendars that you would like me to try out that I haven't tried out in this series, let me know in the comments below, and I will try to get them before Christmas to do do some more of these videos. I hope that you're having a beautiful day. I love you to the moon back, and I look forward to talking to you all soon. Bye guys.